Welcome to Gene and Mike to the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, November 28th, 2025. So, did you find on this Black Friday that this was a bleak crossword?
I didn't even think it was Friday.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I didn't associate any adjectives with it.
I see.
It seems so much like Saturday when I woke up.
Yes.
And I just never got that out of my mind.
Really?
It was not Saturday. So
could you tell by doing the crossword because it was easier than a Saturday?
Well, I find Friday and Saturday pretty comparable.
Oh, okay.
But this one wasn't too bad. And of course I did with our daughter, and we tore through it. We got done in about 18 minutes.
Wow.
Which is pretty fast for us.
Yes. That is impressive. It took me considerably longer than that, but that means I got to savor the puzzle for that much longer.
Very good.
There was, of course, no theme.
No.
But there were some great clues.
There were some good clues.
I like 14 across. Drive around the office, ? Work ethic.
Work ethic, yes.
That was unexpected and cute. I was also stunned by 2 down. Sam's wife in The Lord of the Rings, Rosie.
Right.
I didn't know Sam had a wife.
Well, at the very end, yes, she had a wife and then a child.
Really?
Right at the very end.
So did he like take off from his family to wander about the mountains, or did he get married after he came back?
After he came back.
Ah,
Remember,
okay.
They were all sitting in the pub, and she was like a barmaid, and he went and talked to her. He was always too shy to talk to her before when they were in the pub, but he went and talked to her and then eventually married her.
I see.
So, yep. But I didn't know her name was Rosie. I don't think it was ever mentioned in the film, at least as far as I can remember. But probably in the book it was Rosie.
We're going to have to go back to the original source material and check this out.
Yep.
13 down, I found curious. Quite so. And the answer was tis.
Tis, yes. Tis.
I didn't feel like it quite belonged. I mean, tis is an abbreviation for it is, right?
Right.
So,
Quite so.
Tis.
It's a quaint way of saying it is.
Boy, have you ever heard anyone say tis to you?
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Well, that's just, it is the season to, again, it's that abbreviation. I don't know. I'm waiting for someone to come up to me one day in the street and say, in response to something that I said, tis. And I'd give them a long look. We had 19 across, fake account, lie.
Yes, we put bot.
Oh, that's better.
But it didn't work too well.
No, because you needed for 1 down words of affirmation, I will.
That's right.
So needed
to start an L there for lie. And 27 across, I hear this phrase quite often. Trusty, tried and true.
Yes.
I guess maybe tried means that others had tried it and it was true. But that is kind of an unusual saying, tried and true.
I've heard that phrase as well. And I think it means, it could have mean that person tried it and discovered that it worked. So tried and true. Although I wasn't sure about that. First I have tried came out of 5 down. Bishop for whom a neighborhood in Paris is named, St. Denis.
Yes.
Except I didn't know that it was St. Denis, so I had D-E-N-U-S. Because originally for 27 across trusty, I had a T and an R and an E. I thought it was something to do with true. So I had trued and true. and then realized that first U would do better as an I.
That the next one over from St. Denis, 6 down, I thought that was very funny. Junk food that ironically has an exercise in its name. Cheese curls.
Yes. Lift that snack harder.
That could be a whole new market, that snacks for people who work out.
It's pretty bad. You curl, and as soon as you've gotten to the top of the curl, you eat what's in your hand.
Yeah.
Not sure that's going to pass muster with any exercise folk, but...
Right.
We had 29 across, alternative to a fingerprint, maybe, passcode.
Yes.
That was sort of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And 29 down, colorful capsule that splatters, paintball.
That's right.
And I thought it was going to be that, but I was so surprised when it did turn out to be that.
Mm-hmm. No, we put that in pretty much right away. Oh.
Another thing that surprised me, 21 across, James in the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. So I thought, James, music, must be Etta.
Oh, me too.
But it was
we
Rick.
Put in Etta.
It was Rick James.
Rick James, yeah.
I was unfamiliar with Rick James.
Mm-hmm. Well, he came a little after Etta James, so.
And they had another musician, this in the jazz realm, 35 across, jazz pianist with a memorable recording of Tea for Two, ARTTATUM.
Yes.
You ever heard of ARTTATUM?
I haven't. And I play the piano.
Right.
But I've never heard of ARTTATUM.
I listened to Tea for Two. It's pretty amazing, because it's got that da 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 da.
Yeah.
You can hear just snippets of that in this ocean of notes.
Oh, really?
It's really pretty amazing. So, highly recommend ARTTATUM.
ARTTATUM.
We had 36 down, Funny Fred, and the answer was Armisen.
Armisen, yes.
Never heard of them.
He was on SNL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
During the Obama years, I believe he played Obama.
Oh.
So, and then he was on another show called Portlandia, which I think was kind of a farce comedy. But
so you're apparently well acquainted with Funny Fred.
I do know him, yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never heard the name before, but then I don't watch SNL.
Uh-huh.
And
well, I don't either, but I've just seen snippets of it, on social media. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. We had 44 across, one named rock idol who was born, Paul David Hewson, Bono.
Yes.
That's quite the change.
Yeah, definitely. Uh-huh.
Somehow Paul David Hewson sounds a lot more noble.
Well, it does, and I do believe he's been knighted. So
really?
I think so.
Is he now Sir Bono?
Sir Bono. So not only for his music, but his humanitarian work.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of humanitarian work.
I am curious to know how he was, what the decree read. We honor thee, Sir Bono, or Sir Paul David Hewson?
I don't know.
I'm betting Bono.
Probably.
I think that's pretty much his name now.
Mm-hmm.
39 across was amazing. What the British call people who make crosswords, setters.
Setters, yeah. What an odd name.
It sounds
for
like
someone making a crossword.
It sounds like someone just putting type in, in an old-fashioned printing press. Sort of an insult to crossword constructors. Probably not intended.
Setters. So.
34 down. Anchors may be seen on them. TVs.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That was good.
I was thinking like, okay, triceps, biceps. Where are you gonna put an anchor? 37 across. Plant eater? Question mark. Venus flytrap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was
cute.
good.
And I also like 26 down. I saw that. And the answer is hay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Mm-hmm. We had hay, and then right below it, we had 43 down. The clue was, sounds terrible. And that was yeesh.
Yes.
So we had hay, and we had yeesh.
Yeah.
Words you say when you're emotional about something, either good or bad.
I like yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that is it for the crossword.
Okay.
But it is Friday.
That it is.
Which means it's time for a Fun Fact Friday.
Do, 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 do.
And our fun fact ties to a clue that was given on yesterday's crossword, in fact. 9 across was blank dabadoo, and it was yabba. Mm-hmm. And so I decided to research the origins of yabba dabadoo.
Oh, yeah?
And this is going to be a fun factoid.
Uh-huh.
This is from Wikipedia. Yabba dabba doo is the catchphrase used by Fred Flintstone, George Russell, and Sebastian Vettel. The phrase expresses a lot of emotion, mostly anger, surprise, or sometimes excitement. Yabba dabba doo. Alan Reed, voice actor who provided Fred's voice from 1960 to 1977, reportedly said the inspiration for the phrase came from his mother, who used to say, "A little dabble do ya," probably borrowed from a Brill Cream commercial.
That's right.
He said this instead of Yahoo, which was what was in the script.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He definitely improved upon that.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And there's a picture of Alan Reed in the Yabba Dabba Doo entry in Wikipedia. And he looks a little bit like Fred.
Well, I guess he does. Yeah.
So, anyways, that's your fun factoid.
Wow.
The origin story of Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba Dabba Doo.
All
well,
right.
I know there was a really old song that my mother loved to sing, and it was called Abba Dabba Dabba Dabba. It was a song about monkeys. Abba Dabba Dabba Dabba, Abba Dabba Dabba, said the chimpy to the monk.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah. It was before our time for sure, but she would sing that. And so when he said Yabba Dabba Doo, that always reminded me of that song. Oh.
Interesting. All right. Well, that is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening.
Okay.
Hope you all had a splendid Black Friday. And we will be, and tomorrow, at least where we are, is going to be a white Saturday.
Very, very white.
So, assuming the power stays on, we will be back to talk about tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.